So I'm a chartered accountant who was practicing till around a year and a half back, and now we have moved into this full time. And Biosphere pools is basically something came out of my requirement for personal purposes first, because there was never the technology or the methodology to bring it to India where a pool can be chemical free. When we mean by chemical free is the water quality should be as close to a drinking water safe, and where if you have plants or fish even introduce the fish or the plants will be happy. It is there abroad for more than 20, 30 years, but because of our climatic zone challenges, so after almost 3, 4 years of experimentation and doing it in my own personal backyard, I have a small farm where I do all my experimentations with. We got the results, and through word of mouth, we started doing for friends and then clients, and it's how we have been very much organically growing with not much of advertising or marketing happening. So here we specialize in multiple verticals currently. So there's something called biopool is when it's a pool which is biologically filtered through bacteria and plants, and of course with support of some technology support also. And biopond is where zero civil work is involved, clear pond in the Himalayas. So it's made of rocks and pebbles and rubber liner for waterproofing, and most people won't even realize it's a swimming pool. That's what we call a biopond. Challenges wise, pretty much everything, because there was no equipment for it. Even the rubber liner was not available in India. So everything has to be. There were manufacturers or manufacturing it and exporting it, but there's no Indian consumption happening. So every single product has to be either sourced and found, tested, and a couple of our products we actually developed it in-house because nothing like that was available in the market in India. So it took us time. Let's face it. We have our base strong enough to take up projects where now we can guarantee you the results. So people-wise, if we say it was tough convincing architects, to be frank, because it's something so unique. They've never heard of something like this. And they ask us for designs which are tough to be given, because this is more like an art when you do with rocks and pebbles, which is naturally available on site. So luckily for us, most of our clients, or in fact till today, all of our clients have come directly, not through architects. Clients have seen our work on Instagram, spoken to us. In fact, few of them fly down to Coimbatore to check out our projects which we have done here from Pune, from different parts of the country. They do come down. See, our focus is ease of maintenance and something the client can enjoy for probably 20 years, 30 years down the line also, without shutting down the thing because it becomes too much of hassle to do the maintenance. So how we approach design is first get the technical sorted, depending on the water volume, what the client is looking at for their design, or what is the feature they're looking at. So design also, we have a rough idea as to know what kind of water feature they will like based on their location, what height we can use, and all these things. Give the client a rough sketch, get their approval. Then it's purely sitting on site, because all our projects we do it ourselves. Like we don't have managers to take care. Like we have laborers to help us, but me and my partner, two of us, will be on site. Let's say we do one project at a time, because that's when we are able to give them the unique. Like every single project we do is something unique meant for that specific client, and it depends largely on the rocks which are available for us on site with them also. So there's nothing is not repetitive for the client. So because it is an expensive thing for most of our clients, so it becomes something unique for them. Which even if you do another project in the same city, it's not going to be comparable. See, as of now, the milestones, I'll say, now we are actually designing the lakes. There are 4 different lakes we are designing in a single property in Punjab, and we are collaborating with a senior architect, boutique hotel out of Goa. Good projects which will stand out for as a country also is coming up, which we are working on currently. And going forward, I want to actually bring in products which people can implement by themselves. There's only so much I can do. So something like a kit where people can buy, or even other business person who wants to take this up as a business, take it up and do it. Like I don't want them to go through the hassle of sourcing all these things, because most of these companies we source from are multinationals, and there's a minimum order quantity becomes not viable for most people, which we already started stocking. So it'll be easy for us to create kits where another landscaper or even a customer directly can buy and start doing smaller projects for themselves, which won't be viable for us to travel to them too. See, as of now, it's bootstrapped purely by me and my partners. We have not taken any government support or recognition as of now. So as of going forward, I think the government has schemes for entrepreneurs to take mudra loans and things like that should be helpful for the clients. This being a very very niche industry, so I don't see how a government can actually step in to create something for this industry. But I think any schemes which the government has for entrepreneurs will be great for people taking it up, because once it becomes a recognized, like we have more projects and more people picking up, the banks will be more comfortable loaning out the monies to people, because now it's impossible to even approach a bank with what I'm going to do. If the government will be able to support us with those things, for the newer venture people, it becomes much more easier.